If you were anything like me as a child and teenager, you listened to the same songs over and over and learned every lyric front to back of certain CDs and singles, especially before the days it was just a few clicks away to any song at any time, when you would spend hours downloading and burning the perfect CD over dial-up internet or just deal with what was on the radio when you were in the car. I was listening to a Spotify late 90s, early 2000s hits playlist the other day when I heard a song I've heard a million times before, always liked as a kid, and even had on a CD I would play in the car with my mom. And I was really taken aback when I really listened to the lyrics for the first time as an adult and wondered to myself, how much do music lyrics you listen to as an adolescent, especially your favorite songs you listen to over and over, how much does that affect your life and relationships now without even maybe realizing it? Do problematic lyrics from our childhoods condition us to accept toxic behaviors because it has become ingrained in us that it is acceptable? So I wanted to take a look at some super toxic lyrics I found in songs I used to love as a kid and a few that I was just too young to understand the implications of. I'm Black Veil. Let's get started. I obviously can't play the song or read every lyric, but first up, Ja Rule, Always on Time. Now, I'm all for consensual, rough, we'll call it lovemaking just for YouTube's sake, and this song is obviously about that. He specifically says, effing you all wild. So, I always understood that as a kid, but the lyric that got this whole thing going in my mind was, quote, baby, you know the name and love is about pain, so stop the complaints and drop the order restraints. Our sex life's a game, and Ja later says, and I keep 'em drugged up off that ecstasy. Which obviously can be interpreted two different ways, but I just don't think normalizing love being about pain, especially with order restraints involved, is a good idea. Next up, Ashanti, Foolish. Basically, the entire song is about how awful this man has been treating her for years, but how she never leaves and always hopes he will change. And I just think that is a tough message to send to little girls about staying in a toxic relationship, thinking you can change or fix somebody. The song has lyrics like, I'm hurting while I'm with you. I keep on running back to you. So sad what love makes you do. All the things we accept be the things we regret. But I stop and think that maybe you can learn to appreciate me. But then the song ends with, looking out my window, knowing I should go, even when I pack my bags, something always holds me back. So, just a tough message I think to send to young people. Now, one of my favorites growing up was Backstreet Boys, so I wanted to just check my favorite song and see if there was something that possibly normalized something in my young brain that I never noticed before. The song, More Than That, has lyrics like, baby, you deserve much better. Don't you see it's now or never, 'cause I just can't be friends, knowing in the end, I will love you more than that. Don't give loneliness a chance. And I only include this song and these lyrics because there are so many songs out there that really try to push the jump from relationship to relationship thing because, of course, being in a relationship is the only way you can be happy, is what these songs make me feel like they're saying. And for them to say they can't be friends anymore if she doesn't want to be with him, also not okay in my book. Next up, Aerosmith, Dude Looks Like a Lady. It's problematic on so many levels, but an example. So never judge a book by its cover. Love put me wise to her love in disguise. She had the body of a Venus. Lord, imagine my surprise. The whole song is about trans women being in disguise to quote-unquote fool men into loving them. I shouldn't have to explain why that's problematic. Continuing. Did you know the Beatles have a song about killing their girlfriend if she ever left him for another man? I didn't. The song is called Run for Your Life, and in it they refer to their partner as little girl, which I find weird enough, and some of the lyrics are, you better run for your life if you can, little girl. Catch you with another man, that's the end. I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man. Seriously, what the hell? I find this one pretty self-explainable as well. Not a great message to send to young men, or anyone for that matter. Next is Ted Nugent, Jailbait. I mean, the title says it all, doesn't it? But the lyrics say, I don't care if you're just 13, you look too good to be true. I just know you're probably clean, there's one thing I got to do to you. Now, this whole song is about Ted's attraction to a 13-year-old girl, the girl's mother then giving consent for sex between the two, and when Ted gets arrested, he tells officers to arrest the kid instead, and he will share her with them. Another, what in the actual hell? Why was this song ever okay? Eminem, Kim. The whole song is about beating and putting his wife in the trunk of a car to kill her for cheating. Enough said, in my opinion. I used to love the song Barbie Girl by Aqua, but it wasn't until listening to it as an adult that I realized the whole song is really about a man controlling a woman, like a doll, and using her as a sex object, which is obviously not a great message to send to impressionable children, especially when it's dressed up as an innocent song about a Barbie. I never even realized they say the word bimbo several times in the song. Some of the lyrics are, I'm a blonde bimbo girl in a fantasy world. Dress me up, make it tight, I'm your dolly. Make me walk, make me talk, do whatever you please. I can beg on my knees. And those are the lyrics from the Barbie character in the song. And at one point, the Ken character replies with, jump in, bimbo friend, let's do it again. I highly suggest you go re-listen to this song as an adult if you haven't. It's wild the things that jump over your head when you're young, but could still be affecting your subconscious or the way you view the world and relationships later on. Next, Jamie Foxx, Blame It On the Alcohol. I never realized when I was younger that really the whole song is about getting a girl drunk to get her to change her mind from saying no to hooking up with him and to saying yes because her defenses will be down. But Jamie lays it out like he's doing her a favor because she's only saying no to not look like a slut, according to him. Some of the lyrics are, she say she usually don't, but I know she frontin'. She don't want to seem like she easy. I hear you saying what you won't do, but you know we probably going to. One more round and you're down, I know it. Fill another cup up, you don't even care now. Great message, right? And some honorable mentions before the last one. Aaliyah, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, which was written by R. Kelly, and their marriage certificate was released right after the single came out when Aaliyah was only 15 and R. Kelly was 27. Gross. Katy Perry, You're So Gay, which the title in and of itself is using gay terminology as an insult, while the song is about a boyfriend that has too much in common with gay men, or at least what apparently Katy Perry thinks all gay men act like. I Kissed a Girl is slightly homophobic in my opinion as well, and Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People. Kids outrunning bullets, that's a no from me. So finally, Ironic by Alanis Morissette. This makes the list just for the simple fact of making people more confused on what is actually ironic or just coincidental. However, the fact that writing a song about ironic things that are not actually ironic is in fact ironic itself, and supposedly, according to Alanis herself, that was the intention with the song, and I do like the song, but having countless arguments with friends over the years on whether or not the things in the song were ironic or not, put this song on this list. So what do you all think? Are there any super toxic lyrics or songs from your childhood you were surprised to rediscover as an adult? If so, what are they? I'm Black Veil. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked and want to subscribe. Hopefully catch ya in the next one.